for your light. And also thank you all for sharing. I'm a big advocate of respecting people's time, okay? And so I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Food for Thought answered a lot of those interactive questions. And I am accepting new clients. So how do I want to do this? I'll give a little bit of background. I was raised Christian. I survived a abusive father, emotionally, physically. What else? I don't label myself as a Christian anymore. God has called me outside of the four walls of the church. So I'm very inclusive. I have clients that are Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, and I don't label God. I feel like labeling God was a human thing, and I don't assign labels to something that is limitless. Okay? So, and that's really difficult for a lot of my Christian friends to understand, because they're like, "You're gonna go to hell," and I'm like, actually. So I'm very inclusive, open. As she said, I've been a counselor for about 20 years, and I think it started in 1994. So it's a little bit about me. And so now I want to make it about you. It's an honor to be amongst such impressive company, and in the spirit of continuing vulnerability, I would like to offer some free counseling sessions tonight. And the only thing that you have to do to receive the free counseling sessions is stand up, present your issue or your question, and then we'll solve it here within this safe space. So if there's something that you would like to talk to a counselor or therapist about, now is the time. Also, you, sir, what was your name? Yes. Tony, thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. It didn't work for you, because I believe it works, but you have to have a counselor or a therapist that you feel connected to.
That was good to see that. I didn't feel connected to my therapist or counselor.
As a counselor, I believe all counselors should have counselors and therapists. I went to one, and this guy didn't look like me. He didn't sound like me. There was absolutely no connection, and I was just like, this is not going to work. So I can understand that. Thank you for giving it a try, and thank you for also having your group therapy sessions as well, which create a safe space for people. So let's go. What we got? Yep.
On site.
We get help tonight. Everybody is vulnerable. We are in a safe space, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
Anyone else? Anyone want to share?
I feel like nursing.
I have your answer. Yeah. Your answer is that you have to stay true to who you are. When you talk about fighting for your voice, when you speak your words, if they don't hear you, even if it's your parents, you be true to who you are. You stay true to yourself. So if the conversation starts getting emotionally draining for you, create healthy boundaries. You know what, Mom? At this point, this is not a beneficial conversation. I'm going to step away. I love you. God bless. Okay? And then you have to follow your own path. We have to stop living up to others' expectations of who we are and find strength in our own voice. So that is one physical change behavior that you can do. Also, when I left Christianity, my tribe started magnetizing to me. And so I had to learn all new friends. I couldn't go and talk to my other friends. I had to connect with people that were like-minded. So find your tribe that are more a representation of your future instead of your past. Thank you. Just saying when you're ready. Yeah.
Just to answer off of hers. So actually, I'm also African. I'm Ghanaian. So I understand her struggle.
You need to find other people that think like you think. You need to find other people that are going to deposit the wisdom and the tools that you need. Those are the tangible behaviors that'll help you. It's more than just, a cliche of like follow your light. Take action to get the resources that you need. Anyone else? Thank you for sharing that. Also, yes, thank you. Anyone else want to share?
It is something about your,
You don't give
your.
a fuck?
I don't give a fuck about like her
Okay,
apology.
got that.
Because, yeah, that's not, I don't want it. But then I'm like, maybe do I really need it to like
Do need what?
her apology? Like, like I'm surrendering. Like, I'm detached from being angry because I'm not giving enough energy. I'm putting that into my business and letting my kids. But is it still part of an underlying issue? Like, do I really need that?
Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself surviving and being successful without the apology.
Sure.
Do you see
It's
yourself
happening.
free from her opinions of you lying, which we all know that you're not? Do you see yourself free from her, from the separation? Can you see yourself that way?
Yes, I can.
How soon or how long are you going to stay there? And how soon can you get out?
It's just really financial. That's about it.
So while you're there with the financial challenges, there needs to be significant separation. I mean, if that means locking yourself in your room or leaving out. So when oh yeah, vulnerable safe space. Here we go. So what I would do is I would just listen to see if anybody was in the kitchen. And if no one was in the kitchen, then that's when I would leave to go and fix myself a plate. And then I would run back up to my room and lock the door. Okay? But I had to do that for my own emotional and internal safety. Okay? So you need to create some healthy, significant boundaries of separation. That way you can start restoring your thoughts to your future. You can start seeing yourself free from not only her mental trauma, but even that physical environment. You start seeing yourself in your own apartment or your own house or in whatever that city you want to be in. You start writing down so you can start manifesting those things. And that becomes your focus so that it can become your reality. That's action that you have to take in order to change the situation that you're in. Is that resounding with you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. I have time for two more. Thank you for that. I have time for two more, and then we're going to get out of here. Yes, time with yourself. Not worried about anybody else's opinions of your choices or your decisions, not even focused on the business, but just doing what you want to do for you. That's going to help change your paradigm and your scope and even the way you see yourself and you see your life. You have to do those things, so that tangible action, in order to get different results. Are you willing to do that is the question. Are you willing to set aside 30 minutes, 5 hours, 1 hour a day to just focus on you and not worry about the business? Because when we're doing what we love, God is always going to provide the resources. What God wants us to do is actually love what God created.
I try it and I plateau all the time.
Yep, and that's okay. You keep trying. My friend right here, he said it gets better, gets worse, gets better, gets worse, gets better. Am I right? You keep doing that.
Yep.
I wrote down like 52 quotes from the poets tonight. Like, y'all killed it. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. Yes. Do it. Take the physical, tangible action. Set aside time on your calendar for you. That will change your self-perception. That will change your need for external acceptance. Yes? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for that. My second book is called Unlearning, Escaping Scriptural Manipulation, Enhancing Spiritual Consciousness. Tonight, because I love Courtney. I love her. The books are usually $20. Right now they're $15. I have Cash App, I have Square, Take Card, Cash, all of that. But the book is literally about leaving formal religion within the church and the self-love journey of walking in your truth. And it's written to help us be free. It's written to help us address a lot of the bondage.
So I want to say one more thing, just so I can say it. Now, as soon as I said all that, now my mind's going like, you say that in front of people? You misleading all them people. You shouldn't even have said that. Like, I'm just saying it out loud.
Exactly, because that's how we were conditioned.
Yeah.
That's how we were conditioned.
Or
Even
they're not
it's
going to
like,
understand what you're saying.
they're not. But you know what? The voice of
I mean,
truth that's within us starts to resound louder, right?
Yeah.
It starts to resound louder. And all those naysayers that said, oh, you can't paint. That's not how you talk to God. Oh, what? You ain't been to service in 8 months. Oh, you going swimming. Well, we need to, all of that, begins to be silenced. And their opinions begin to matter less. So, I want to thank y'all for staying 9 minutes over. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for jokes. Thank you for being vulnerable. And I'm hoping that what I've shared with you was beneficial. My Instagram is dr as in doctor .ELLLE, so 3 L's and an E. And then my Facebook is More, MOORE, space ELLE, and Courtney and Regina have my information. So thank you all. I'll be here for, I guess y'all want some other, if anyone wants another free session. I'll be here for just a few minutes. Also, giving books away to the first person that can take this out of my hand that wants a copy.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And to the second person that wants a copy. And Cindy, thank you for the shirts also. So you are enough. We're giving away t-shirts to the third person. we got two more. We good?
Could you do one more question? Can we get
I'm not in charge. Courtney,
Yeah, go ahead.
we got one more.
Urela.
Yeah. Question. So I'm asking for a friend. How does, particularly, because there's a lot of trauma in our communities, but particularly with women being molested, that sort of thing at young ages, how does a black man deal with a black woman who has gone through that? And again, asking for a friend.
Well, that's not a heavy question at all. Definitely, I think there has to be intimacy and honesty. So I don't think that, well, depending on the nature of the relationship, whether there are lots of variables. But I think it takes from honest introspection, right? So how has she healed from her past trauma? What issues has he grown up with as a black man living in America, KKKA? Okay? So they both are coming with these different perspectives and these different paradigms. They have to know thyself first. Knowing thyself first is key. Then they have to have some honest, introspective conversations within themselves, and then they can come together and possibly create a successful partnership. But those two things have to happen first. And if they don't, they're going to continue the trauma that they had previously within their current relationship. So that's what I would suggest for them. Is some internal healing, some honest conversation, some introspective, and then to come together. Sound good?